back to visit me and checking out what we got next to do. So in this video, we're going to be taking care of the muffler system and the O2 sensor and bung. So stick around, and if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and share with others. Give it a thumbs up. But let's get started, and I'm going to show you some of the welds that I've done already. Alright, so this is the driver's side exhaust that I made. So check out my welds. They're getting a little bit just a little bit better. You know, a little thick, but they're holding true. Booger right there, but everything's holding true. But this is what I need to cut right here in order to shorten up this pipe, and then I can measure what I need to cut from the other pipe. Then we're going to take them both off, and I'll drill a hole into the other pipe and start welding this into it. Obviously this has now become my welding table. You see I got some extra pipes over here in my helmet and stuff. So, but this is what I'm using here to cut my pipe by hand. So give me a minute and we'll get back to it. Just like that, I got a perfectly good cut piece right off. I'm also going to save these. So now I'm ready to go ahead, put it back on, and see where I need to measure this to the other pipe. Mark my holes, and we'll be set to go. Alright, so what you can see right now, and it's not going to stick out this far obviously, but I've got it coming up, coming down. There's the other pipe that I still need to shimmy up and weld into there, but you guys can see where I have it. And then up top. What I need to do is take this pipe off, which was a pain in the butt to put on in the first place, but I've got enough clearance between everything down here, since I'm going to be redoing the transmission lines, cooling lines and everything. That'll clearance everything out, and this won't have so much of a tension. Alright, so what you see right here is a bunch of puncture holes. Alright, one of my tool pieces here crapped out on me. So what I'm using now is a diamond bit, and I'm putting holes in it, and then I'm just going to cut this using this. I'm going to cut this using this. So call me crazy, leave your comments down below. I don't know if anybody has ever done that before. I've done it before, but I didn't want to do it. Then once it's done, I got to file everything down so it's round, so the pipe will fit. Alright guys, so my welds are not that great on the connection here, but this is exactly how it's measured out the way I need it to. But this is going to be my downpipe, and then I still need to cut a hole right in the top here, and this is where I'm going to be putting my O2 sensor bung. So I got bung here that we're going to be welding on. Hopefully I can weld it on here correctly. But yeah, let me zoom out. That's the entire exhaust. I still need to go ahead and chop the very end of that to match up with the 2.5-inch flange piece, billet flange piece. But yeah, I did a pressure test, and so far I don't see any air leaks coming out of anywhere. So thank God. I know it looks like boogered up over here, and it looks pretty nice with these welds over here, but it's done, and I'm extremely happy with that. So leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think about this setup. This is my setup for the time being, but I might end up bringing it later in the future to an actual muffler shop so they can see exactly the design that I'm looking for, and maybe they can make it a little bit better. So, not bad for $40 worth of pipe, and then another $40 on these two muffler pieces here, and then I already had the flange pieces up top to go to the down pipes. But my first exhaust, and I'm extremely happy with it. So there you go. I ended up wrapping from here around the O2 sensor bung and up and across. Keep some heat off the wires and everything that are down there that are crossing that. Once we get everything bolted in, then I'll be able to take this front bumper, put it back on, and figure out where to cut the hole for it, and then cut the piece that I need off. So and then after I'm done putting this in, then I'm going to get underneath and start doing the O2 sensor. So there's downpipe, connect to the turbos all the way down. You can see some of the exhaust wrap. We have plenty of clearance. I am going to be cutting into the transmission lines, so, and replacing those. Where we come down, and then I still need to nip this off. Exhaust comes up and tucks underneath. So the exhaust comes down, tucks underneath quite nicely. There's the O2 sensor. But yeah, everything clearances. Let me show you the one issue that I think I'm definitely going to have in the future. Check out how much clearance I have between that and the alternator. So that's one I'm going to have to worry about, especially when it comes to heat. I might try to put some heat tape on the exhaust itself, gold heat tape or silver heat tape on there. I don't know, we'll see. I managed to get the front bumper on. It's not on fully bolted yet, but I managed to make an exit pipe. So all I need to do now is just bolt that on. But got an exit pipe out, and then on top of that, while you all were waiting for me, if you guys can see, this is my O2 sensor, and this is my complete extension work. Yeah, I extended it pretty long. Hopefully won't have any issues with it, but alright guys, well this is pretty much it for this video. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Don't want to, like I said, make these videos any longer than they are. But on the up and up, the plus side is we got the exhaust done. The O2 sensor is done. I'm going to be removing the stock exhaust, and then I should be receiving my wires for my 2-bar map sensor here in the next day or two. and we will start recording that. And once we can get the 2-bar map sensor installed, I also have a couple of other items coming in for the truck, for the intercooler to help out, because I noticed that the silicone housings that I have for it were too small, so I had to place an order for, I think it was a 2-inch to a 3-inch fitting. So that's coming in. And then next video we'll take care of the transmission lines as well, and the transmission cooler kit for it. So stay tuned. If you are new to the channel, definitely subscribe, hit that like button, share with your friends and family members, or those that enjoy a good video that want to see this truck start ripping soon. So I know I've been saying it for a while, but it's getting close. So I managed to save $5,000 of my own money. So stay tuned. Again, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Later.